taking up all of my space. You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. 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 I got too many plays. I don't need
coming with all they friends and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. Don't run your mouth too quick, let's get it.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Arizona Cardinals. Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Young Wei Koo going to get this one going. And off we go from Arizona. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick six and an early touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Following that pick six. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, Not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it.
But here we find that best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go, set. Crap on 80.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. And he's going to have the Cardinals 1st down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down.
That's good.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Back to the right side. Caught by McBride. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
10 at the 14-yard line.
Trap 60. Ready? 70 Lion. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Big play. Big play.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll run. Here's Benson. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
At the 9-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Come on. Set. 65.
They'll look to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through when they get 3.
So Ryland now, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. Here we go on the return from the 1. Whoa! Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Holder of the state rushing record as a prep here in Arizona, it's Bijan Robinson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 4. From the gun, here is Pettis. He connects with Gray on that one. And he'll be be brought down up around the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Atlanta.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Give to Robinson from the pistol. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
42-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 6. They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
On first down, right back to Robinson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Here we go, set. The Cowboys.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 14.
A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Atlanta.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Come on, set. 70 Lions.
From the gun, it's Penix. That's to Gray, open on the left side. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Now third and 5.
From the gun, on third down, here's Penix. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Go show, it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't do it like your birthday.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 43-yard line.
the 43. Here's 2nd down and 2.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw. That's Dobbs open left side. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
Now, faking the give. That's caught downfield. Dobbs. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. We are through 1. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. 2nd quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Will look middle and finds McBride as tight end. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
Exiting the pocket right. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Arizona. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. And a special moment as the rookie catches his 1st NFL touchdown.
And the more they can develop this young tight end, Mike, it just gives this quarterback additional weapons, and it's just going to make this offense even more difficult to stop.
A tight end, his 1st career NFL touchdown. Do you remember yours?
Oh, man, I can recall it like it was yesterday, Mike. We were up Sunday night, primetime game, Lambeau Field against Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers. And the previous play, Brian Urlacher recovered a fumble probably around the 20, 25-yard line. Brian Greasy was our quarterback for Chicago, and the ensuing play, threw it up to the left corner of the end zone, and Mike, guess who called the game? None other than the legendary John Madden.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd and 10. Here's Penix. That's going to be dropped underneath for Robinson. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. That's caught by Walker. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
his first touchdown of the new year. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
17. Almost 10.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It is a big gain for Arizona. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's the first carry for the Pitt product, James Conner. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Throwing now from the gun. A short one here, caught by McBride. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
They'll run with Conner. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Let's go now.
They'll go right back to Conner. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Marvin Harris Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
So So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This fielded at the 2. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On first down, it's Penix. That's complete to the rookie out of Miami. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 76 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Here's Coop for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons will go up by 7.
The score, Falcons 24, 17.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To begin the drop. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. He'll drop to throw. He finds Wilson coming across the field. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
This is taken in by Dobbs. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
20-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. We'll have more from Glendale after this. Here's a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. This is caught 2 to the goal line and in. Marvin Harris Jr. Touchdown, Arizona. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Extra point now by Riley. He's got it. And the Cardinals will tie this game at 24.
24-24.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Penix. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. Arizona will take its first time out. Clock will stop, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. He's got room at the 30. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. Talk things over before third down. From the gun, it's Penix. Last caught, it's Charlie Werner, the tight end. And he is very close to the first down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. The Falcons getting their punter out there. The returner will get away from it, and it's going to be marked down at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Go! 75.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. We'll get that one out to Connor.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
The 18-yard line.
Second and 7. They'll look to throw. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. Look at him go! Inside the 10. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 81 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken in at the goal line. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side. here for 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And up and down, up beyond the 30. Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their first. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Now the lefty Penix on 1st down. Gets this into the hands of Green. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. A couple of 1st downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. That's into the hands of Warner, the tight end. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll have the 1st down. It's a gain of 28. Throwing again, it's Penix. Pass is caught by Gray, right side. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Again, it's Penix. He pulls it in around the 5. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons will cut the lead down to 4. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down. The Falcons sending out the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. The 28-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7. From the gun, here is Penix. That's to Gray, open on the left side. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Another run here for Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 9. Throwing is Penix. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better. At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you can see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
And on 3rd down, that ball's incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Mustang 19.
They're going on 4th down. It's Penix. That is incomplete. Now they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
open left side. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
1st and 10.
At the 48-yard line.
Out of the gun, and they'll run it with Connor. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Tag. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
He'll look to throw. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but then once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. That is caught out wide on the RPO. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw and still result in a big game.
Let's go now. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
Back to throw. Forced out wide. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And he's in. Brandon Fry. Touchdown, Cardinals. Now Ryland for the extra point.
Chad Wyman for the extra point.
His kick is good. And the Cardinals will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
38. Falcons 27.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Bronco switch, go!
Now Robinson. He'll push forward for about a yard. That's Zaven Collins on the stop.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. He has it by plenty. They keep the drive alive here on 3rd and inches.
Nice job there on 3rd and inches. And you know, Mike, that defense, they are packing it in. They're trying to get as many bodies up at the line of scrimmage. So you get past that first wave, look out. They did a nice job bringing him down, or else that looked like he was going to take it all the way.
Room to run at the 35. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Atlanta.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Run with the punt. We'll take this down right to the edge of the red zone. 21. Adrian Taylor Demerson on the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 21, here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, check that. Go! 70 Timberwolves. Bring it. Hot.
They'll begin the 4th by giving it to Robinson. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Center with Robinson. And the Falcons are going to have it 1st and goal. They'll take this one down to about the 3-yard line.
I think if that rush would have failed, Mike, I think they would have had an interesting decision to make come 4th down, but that's all out the window now. Nice pickup, sets up 1st and goal.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
Hawk 70.
Robinson trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1. Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set.
One more time, it's Robinson. And he will score. Game on. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
All right, so the Falcons try to add on a 2-point conversion here.
The Falcons will line up for the 2.
They'll run with Robinson. And he will get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the 4th quarter.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. Room to run past midfield, and he'll be taken down. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play, and a first down.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
On the set. Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Connor. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he'll be forced out of bounds. 12 more yards from him there, and another first down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 15. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
19 Tiger, 19, 79 Bronco.
He'll drop to throw. Back to the end zone. He's got it. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Arizona. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
35. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll throw on first down with Penix. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Penix. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and the first down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the options, here's Robinson. I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. From 31, here's 2nd down and 9. To throw is Penix. And caught left side by Pitts. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Again, and here comes Robinson. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get stopped.
And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. Second and goal.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready? Panther 11, 70 Lions.
Here's Penix. And he will score. Game on. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Falcons.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he's got another one. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown Cardinals. He's doubled his touchdown output for the here. Extra point now by Ryland. The kick is good, and the Cardinals are going to extend their lead.
The score, Cardinals 52, Falcons 42. Chad Ryland to kick off.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Got it, coming across the field. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. From the gun. It's Penix. This one up in the air and intercepted. That's the safety, Buda Baker. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
On 1st and 10, here's Benson. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Now a timeout at Pilot. That's their 1st. We'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Let's go.
Again, it's Benson. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. They'll try and run here with Benson. Arizona will take its 1st timeout. Clock will stop, and they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. They only need a yard, and it's 4th down. The blitz as he looks to throw. You fire one deep for Harrison. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
First down, it's Penix. He connects with Gray on that one. Down to the 10. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The Falcons will line up.
Looking to throw, it's Penix. That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win for the Cardinals. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that is the difference in this one. So